Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Rambling Gambling Van channel. Um, so I'm here at the waking up at about 5 a.m. at the airport in Allentown. I got a auto appointment at about 10 a.m. at the Ford dealership, just getting my 20,000 mile checkup. I think before that, I'm going to hit Planet Fitness, take a real shower. I also want to buy some groceries today. A few other things, maybe if I can find a laundromat close by, I want to do my laundry. But other than that, that's the way this day's going to go. Then I'll probably, if I finish all that early enough, I'm going to meander south a little bit. I don't know where I'm going to go yet. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to check it out while my car's getting serviced. So, I don't know. I guess I'll talk to you then. Alright, shopping done. Workout done. Just waiting for the Ford dealership to open. Then I will get that done and move on. Alright, greetings everybody. Just finished with my 20,000 mile checkup on my van. Got a clean bill of health, I'm very happy to say. So I figured I'd celebrate with some mozzarella sticks and some scratchers. So let's see if these things are any good. Not great. Old, a little bit old. But what do you expect from the Wawa? Alright, I'm somewhere in the sticks in Pennsylvania. I'm totally got lost. I was borderline out of charge. I just stopped at a tank like God only knows how much I'm paying for this charge, but I'm just going to stay here until I'm fully charged and try to figure out how I'm going to get out of this mess. I don't know. So I'm just going to stay here. I'm on a pay charger. I tried the first one here, and the cord couldn't reach my charge port, so I thought I was really screwed. I thought I wasn't even going to be able to charge here. But I found another one. It was a slower one. The other one was 50 kilowatts. This one was 10 kilowatts, and this one barely reaches my charging port. All right, another nightmare. But we'll get through this. We'll keep on pressing forward, and we'll get across the country, one way or the other. All right, so I'm stressed now, big time. The GPS is screwing up. Like, I don't know what's going on with it, but I've gone over the maps. It looks like I can get to this place called Carlisle, Pennsylvania Marketplace. And there's a Shell recharge in there, and then there's a Cracker Barrel pretty close to it that I can kind of camp out in. So, I don't know, I'm going to get a few more miles here. You know, small fortune. I don't even know how much it's going to be yet. And then I'll try to, old school it, map it there. So, wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Oh, I'm in the back of the van. I'm stressed out to the max. There's like angry people outside the van. Not at me, but just yelling, swearing, pissed off. I'm just trying to get this charge. I just battled some serious traffic trying to get here. My GPS kept flipping off. It wouldn't work. I had to keep resetting it on the road. Oh man, if it keeps going like this, I don't know, but I'm hoping I can just kind of chill out back here and be quiet. there's a 2-hour max parking here, so I'm hoping at least I can get a few miles. It's a 10 kilowatt. It's free. The things I do to save a few bucks. Although it's been hard to even find, decent rate pay ones. Like even the last pay one was at Hershey Park. That's where it was, Hershey Park. What a terrible place that is. So it was like a Tanger Outlet mall, just made to rip people off. At least that's the way it seemed to me. But there was tons of people there. It was wicked busy. It was hard to get the van into the spots. I couldn't even get into the high-speed ones. I think I said that already. But I don't know. I'm just gonna try to get a few miles here, a few miles at the other charger that's here, and then I'm gonna try to hit the Cracker Barrel. I hope I can just tuck myself away and sleep, because I need some sleep right now. So, I don't know. If anything else bad happens, I'll let you know. Goodbye. See you in a bit anyways. Alright, I'm at a Cracker Barrel parking lot. I am tired. I'm stressed out from today. I just want to end this day, get some sleep. I'm going to find new charging. Move on tomorrow. So, I guess I will see you then. And I'll probably rant about it tomorrow. Right now, I just want to go to sleep. So, thanks for watching. Stay positive. Stay positive. All right. Good morning, all. It's about 5:30 a.m. I just woke up this morning. I'm at still at the Cracker Barrel parking lot. I gotta reevaluate things. I gotta, night sleep. I think I gotta reevaluate how I charge. Maybe charge it more often, so I leave myself in less stressful situations. I can't allow myself to go that low, for one thing. And maybe I just gotta plan better. Getting lost is just part of the game. But I was really out in the sticks there. I think this morning I'm gonna go just top off my charge at the Giant. God, the spirit is out of control. And then I'll figure out where I'm gonna go while it's charging there. But that place is pretty close, so I think I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna get out of here pretty early, get on the road, and then take it from there. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm in this Giant grocery store. I'm charging, topping off. So what I do when I'm here is I kind of charge for the maximum of 1 hour that they let me charge here. I kind of discreetly go to the other charging parking spot and charge there too. Remind me though, when I do my grocery shopping, just to get one item at a time. That way I can always buy an item when I come here. Because I don't think they make you because it's a public charging spot, but I'd feel better if I did. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be basically giant hopping down the highway, getting a charge, 40 miles away, because I don't want to go through that again yesterday. Let me put it this way. I would have killed to pay $24 and go to an airport stress-free. That's how bad it was yesterday. So that's why I'm reevaluating. I also, at some point, I'm going to have to stop somewhere at a Home Depot or a Walmart or something and do some repairs. I found out that some of the stuff back here isn't quite as stable as I thought. So I am going to have to, do some minor repairs, nothing big. But so I sucked it up. I slept in a Cracker Barrel last night, and I didn't put the heat on, so it wasn't too bad though. I have to say it didn't get into the 30s. It was only in the 40s. Hopefully, as I start to go south, it will start to get more pleasant. Let's say. So I'm going to try this plan, see if this works, and I'm going to roll with it for a while. So I'll talk to you soon. Alright, I made it to my next stop. It was about a 45-mile trip. Much nicer driving on the weekend than Saturday. But I made it here. I'm on the charger. I'm gonna try to get 2 chargers out of here. I'm at it's not Giants, but it's called Martin's Direct grocery store. They have 2 of the same kind of chargers, though. I'm sure they're only going to be an hour a piece. But yeah, so it's nice. I wish every day was a weekend day, because I had a nice ride. It was all highway. The highway was actually in good condition, unlike the condition of the highway I was on yesterday. So, I'm just gonna stay here. Maybe get some editing done. Maybe make myself a cup of coffee and just try to milk this for a little bit and see where I'm going next. All right, here we go. Staying positive, baby. All right, believe it or not, we left Pennsylvania, went through Maryland, then we went through West Virginia, and now we're in Virginia. We're successfully at a charging spot. We're charging up nicely, and so now I think I'm just gonna try to find a place to sleep tonight, maybe a Walmart. If I find that, then I'm just gonna rest for the night, maybe fix those things that I had to fix. We'll see. So far I gotta say this day has gone much smoother than yesterday, knock on wood. And we're just gonna move on. We're gonna try to sneak a couple of charges here if we can, and then we'll move in. This is a busy shopping center there, so I don't know if it's gonna work, but fingers crossed. Here we go. Well, it feels warmer already being in Virginia, so I'm hopeful that these nights will start being a little bit warmer, and weather will start being better. I feel like we're starting to make some progress. It almost feels like we went through a black hole going through 3 states, even though I know it was only a short distance to each state. But yesterday felt like time was standing still. But I'm just waiting out this charge, trying to squeeze out another, and that's it for now. Okay, guys, I am tucked in here at the Cracker Barrel. I got one more charge. It was kind of a waste. It took me 7 miles to get to the spot, and I only ended up getting like 24 miles. But you take what you can get out here. It only was producing like half the kilowatts it was supposed to, but that's fine. Overall it was a good day. I shortened up the trips. I didn't get lost, and I made it a good distance. I passed through some states. I'm in Virginia now. I'm getting south, and a little bit west. I'm going to start heading more west. It's going to be really scary when I get out to those big states. I don't know what they have for charges. I don't even know if I can even make it to California. But hey, I'm going to give it a shot. It's what I set out to do, so I'm going to do it. So I'm going to end this video here. Going to tuck in. It's about 7 p.m. right now. And I'm just going to get some shut-eye and get an early start tomorrow. Maybe get a charge in before I head out to the next stop. All right. Talk to you later.